at least like most of them, in fact, all of them. Because, you know, when I got signed to Black Avenue Music, nobody even knew me. I signed a promotional deal. I didn't sign any other thing. So where I want to see myself, I think I'm getting there and I'm going there. Do you understand? And as I said, circumstances happen, things happen. Maybe somebody might say, I'll do this for you. And as time goes on, circumstances come into place. And maybe at this point in time, you wouldn't have it. But it doesn't mean that in the next future, you will not have it. It doesn't mean that I'm better on TV, so I'm better on radio. So then say that this person has not helped me when actually the person has. Because if Udrin won't cry, there are a lot of people that tell you that, okay, yes, you know, if this person hadn't signed you, would they sign you though? That is the question I always ask myself.
Obviously, for yourself, baby, Makacha will say, but Mukasho de, O Peso be Messiata, Adomano, Quasi or Fansa, ha, Bosso, Pam, Aseda radio, Ababa Bekan, Onia Beye Busia, interview no. Say the amount back to back. And here right. This time around, we'll bring you another exciting edition of the Permuka Show live here at the Rich Condos. Now, lady, where I need to be doing Komono, meaning say Charlie. Boys, me so one man of crowds. I'm ready to be holding them the DM movie. So I was on them DM movie on. There's also, hey, Bema, they ain't trying home by a bar. I'll introduce our guests for this segment of Permuka Show live on Aseda Radio. Portfolio the MC. Stick and stay with me. Okay, obviously, I did make a great privilege of introducing my guest on the show, and of course, no other than the ever gorgeous Sefa. Yo, you wear an amazing smile.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, from afar, I'm one of the people who always compliment your smiles, but seeing in person, wearing the same smile from afar, it's amazing, blowing me away.
That's cute. Thank you. I also like your sense of fashion.
Oh, are you not flattering? Oh, then I know if you me home.
Oh, David.
And I know if you me home. Charlie, your crush is complimenting me. Say, oh yeah, your crush is amazing. I mean, I chanced on you and I felt say you are a cut for a model more than a musician. Have you had Obia catch you that say you're model material more than a musician?
Because me 901, you know.
Because of 901.
Yeah.
And so Obia catch you like what?
Yeah.
I'll be my offer say come a model for me and stop the music.
Or being can't say come a model for me and stop the music. They are always like, oh, Sefa, try and add the modeling to the music. I can do something about it for you, but modeling there.
Modeling there. Oh, it doesn't pay in Ghana. It's pathetic.
I know, but like apart from that stuff, I don't think it's something that I have a passion for. Probably it's just something that I love to do. Maybe when I'm there, I want to take a picture and not make trap. But
scanning him now. Wow, scanning him now. I mean, you're enjoying the attention. I mean, so far into music na film no one thing I we enjoy. Now model there that when I oka katuokina say we hear mubua no I can now. So don't want to give me the lecture. All the same, that was just by the by. I think the last time I was watching Kofi Jamar in one of his interviews and he was sharing working with you and you're cool like that.
Oh, like, I'm a very cool person. Yeah, I'm a cool fan. Very cool.
Are you reserved in nature?
Yes, I'm a very calm person in nature.
Hey, so Charlie, your videos with the hot grassy cocoa. Welcome to Kumerica.
Thank you so much.
How's it been so far? The atmosphere, the American vibe. Have you been monitoring from afar?
Yes, I have. I've always wanted to come to Kumasi. Kumasi is like a second home to me.
Sure.
And we haven't really had time to have fun because interview after interview. But I'm saying so I like the fufu. We always eat fufu when we come here.
When you're any form of orientation, have you ever stayed in Kumasi for anything like?
No, not at all. Maybe I'm a bias because of music.
Music.
Yeah.
That's cool. Now I visited your Wikipedia. I don't trust age or Sefa. You're not about 20.
Why I look young? I'm in my late 20s.
Late 20s, late. No, then I think you are putting out the wrong information out there because I saw 2000. You're born in 2000. I'm like, who? And then you have to revisit your.
Oh,
page.
wow.
They have to update it. I think they are corrupting the information out there.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Now they only make you cry with
them. So I was like, hey. No way they said. Now, I mean, venturing into career, you've disclosed how you entered music and all. We're not going into all that. I think we have to skip a lot of them. Now, basically, let's talk about Black Avenue music.
Yeah.
Ona Obos the Black Edemoye a test out the venture into active artist management. I think it's only Joby more time no it was not, was it a lead thing former? No, I think he started a former record label with Momo Squad. No, you, Nina.
Around Joey B time, no, I don't really know much about then because I wasn't really following the whole label thing back then. But right now, no, I think when I joined the label that others were joining and you signed a contract there, that's when I knew that the whole label thing was actually going far when it comes to him and stuff.
Okay, so before you entered Black Avenue, the Black currently, no, unofficially or officially, is a Ghana registered as the Enjoyment Minister, your boss, of course. I mean, he seems to be the man, the custodian of the most beautiful ladies in the capital right now, and you know it, including you yourself. Osign you crap. I mean, so obviously, Osign for someone like the Black. But hey, he has too many ladies around him. The Black to say ni and to what they won't say question and no. And they won't say question vampire and like you didn't hear stories where people are like, yo, the Black. Maybe it say whether true or not, it say so weren't you scared signing for someone who might be a new man or a you get what I'm talking about.
I wasn't really scared, but of course, I'm a human in here. They do sometimes be measuring but once I we are now in the power, you just go for it. And everything in life has risks. Everything in life has a negative side and has a positive side. You just have to focus on the positivity and then forget about the negativity. So I was going for the positivity. I always dwell on the positive vibes than the negative vibes, and I know what I want.
So tell me what you heard initially.
I mean, you now say negative vibe. Me, I've not heard anything. Me, I've heard the positive stuff. If you want, I can tell you more about the positive stuff. I don't know about the negative stuff. So
someone wants to save a place in the record label, so she doesn't want to risk it.
Oh, that being yes, sir. I just like to spread positivity and I love to focus on the positive things and not on the negative things, you know. And I know what I want and I know what I'm going for. And if I have to get to this point and it has to go through the Black and God says, okay, you have to go through deeper, then that is it.
Is it the only one? Is he the one who gave you that acceptance after a couple of trials, or it was just him you wanted to target to sign for?
I wasn't even looking by then. The time that he signed me, I wasn't looking. I wasn't searching. Nothing. I was just putting videos of myself on Instagram. Whenever I go and perform somewhere, I just put videos of myself on Instagram and he just discovered me. He texted me. He was like, "Oh, I love your voice. I love your videos. I want to start a record label. Are you interested?" And it just happened like that.
Right. Seeing how enthused you are, I know you're super excited signing for Black Avenue Music. Yeah. We've had artists who've signed for some record labels. They were so zealous to sign because, yeah, I've met my idol signing on. 2 years down the lane, now friction happens. Mankind, my legal team didn't go through. He didn't deliver the promises in the contract near their day. Is there going to be a day that Sefa will say, no, I didn't really visit this contract very well because maybe expectations being there. So far, are you satisfied?
So far, I love where I am. I love the position I find myself. I love looking at the journey from where I started and where I am now. And also, I feel like a lot of people, we all have the way we think. And we all saying, it's rosy. Everything is rosy. By all means, as I said earlier, human beings, stuff will pop up, things will be said, things will be done and stuff like that. But then when you know who you are and where you're coming from, and you know how to appreciate the little things people do for you, you just keep quiet and try and finish whatever you have to do and then get it done and move on.
So he promised you a house. He doesn't deliver it. You won't complain. The car.
No, I mean I'm not saying that all the things he has promised, all the things he has not done, he has done at least like most of them, in fact, all of them. Because, you know, when I got signed to Black Avenue Music, nobody even knew me. I signed a promotional deal. I didn't sign any other thing. So where I want to see myself, I think I'm getting there and I'm going there. Do you understand? And as I said, circumstances happen, things happen. Maybe somebody might say, I'll do this for you. And as time goes on, circumstances come into place. And maybe at this point in time, you wouldn't have it. But it doesn't mean that in the next future, you will not have it. It doesn't mean that I'm better on TV, so I'm better on radio. So then say that this person has not helped me when actually the person has. Because if Udrin won't cry, there are a lot of people that tell you that, okay, yes, you know, if this person hadn't signed you, would they sign you though? That is the question I always ask myself. And, you know, it's about appreciation for me and knowing where I was and where I want to go and where I am now.
Does it mean say there was so much concentration on you? The reason why there's no had to maybe that split because now you are the only signee on the record label.
Yeah,
it seems like you're enjoying the solo attention. So I feel that the others felt the concentration about. So I mean, obviously, Miss V is a living witness. We had where Miss V used to have the feeling say concentration so you know. I mean, in your instance, others felt say Sefa BAE the black jijene so too much and they was silent here. You had those.
Well, no, the thing is that I want to say I was on the label even before the others came.
Okay.
And I don't know why they left. That one there's between they and then management.
Some of them confide in you.
I don't know, but I don't know why they left. You know, it's legal matters, so I don't really know why they left. Do you understand? When it comes to a contract, any contract is a legal matter. Sure. So I need to be informed soon because I don't really know.
But you don't think you are the center of their exit?
I mean, no, I don't think so because at Black Avenue Music, we're all living as a family, big family. Everybody has their separate management, their separate team. D Black is even an artist on the label. Do you understand? We're all on the same label. So me and my team were working, they and then their team were also working. Do you understand? But I think that me and my team, we just did things our own way. We weren't waiting for somebody to come and do something for us. We're just doing our thing. We're hustling our own hustle. So people think that the attention was on me more than them, but I was striving for myself. And when it comes to things like this, you have to be selfish because it's your life. Yes, I was just working my own way. They were also working their own way.
So you think your team was much more hardworking?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I'm not saying that my team is hardworking, but we all had our different hustles. We all had our different channels. Maybe channel now me find a one than maybe the rest of them, but that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, so let's talk about ladies have come under most manage. You see, managing my praise. So she's at times you are put off. In the studio, maybe I know boy any issue. Now affecting studio work or management. You've heard those stories.
Yes,
what's the timer who say why you've gotten on the last name of your boss? I mean the black guy. That time he gave it to you as a.
I think that there's been instances whereby like it got to a period or a time I feel like. Nah, like Charlie, this thing is too depressing. Do you understand? And it wasn't because something was happening to me or something was going. It just felt, you know, as I said earlier on, we are all human beings. It gets to a point in your career where you feel like, Charlie, I'm trying. What am I doing wrong and stuff like that? And see, they're very depressing at a point. And he's like, Sefa, you still have to go. You don't have a choice because now people are there that are waiting for you and you have to go. And I think that was when it got to, because my boss is a very hardworking person and he's a businessman. So he has a business mind. He knows, okay, the fact that you are sad does not mean that you won't go and do your job. You still have to do your job. Do you understand?
So it means you feel, say the attention or you're putting all the work, but not attention. I say industry inside line.
Exactly. I felt like the work I was putting out was not being appreciated much. That's how I felt. And see, it kind of dawned on me a little, but it wasn't too much. But then that is what is good about having a team that believes in your passion. Push you because they were always there to push me. I don't know.
I mean, let's talk about me. Your song that I fell for here was Sugar with Dope Nation. Amazing video visuals and everything. I was very commercial. So almost every party, almost every club here. I mean, yes, I was. Would you say Sugar was the song that did the magic for the Sefa brand? Or now, so which song will you attribute to?
I think that people, when I started, the first single I actually released was Odeyewu. I think Odeyewu puts me there for some time. Like, it made people know that, okay, there's an artist called Sefa. But Sugar really put me there. Like, okay, yeah, now this is an artist. Do you understand? Sugar really did a lot for me. And I always say thank you to Dope Nation for that. Sugar,
so now you walk past someone and they know, oh, that's Sefa.
Yes. No. Yes, anywhere I go to, anywhere I am, it's like, okay, that's this person over there, and it's amazing.
How's your hood like? You were in the hood where you could go out, get your cocoa, your watch and all those kind of stuff.
Yes. I mean,
what's the experience?
Well, most of the places that I have stayed didn't really have a lot of people like that. So if you would have to buy something, if you have to do something, we have to send somebody to get it for us or something like that.
Hey, so did that be from the scratch?
Oh no, I wasn't at that be, but I wasn't suffering too. I mean, my family, we are very comfortable. So yeah. And I had younger ones. I mean, I'm a big sister. I don't need to stress
okay. I mean, okay, let's talk about parents venturing into music. Like you were much more into school. You're from academia background, this family of academia, like you're going to do music. Are you serious? I mean, if you weren't doing music, what probably would it have been right now? Like,
I'm sure I would have either been an air hostess or a businesswoman.
Air hostess? Yeah. Like aviation related stuff and stuff.
Yes, I love sightseeing. I love to visit new places. So air hostess there, I'm really sure I would have been one.
Okay. So now how are they accepting this new you?
Oh, my family has been there since day one, especially my mom. My mom has been my ride or die since day one. She started this whole thing. She was telling me, okay, Sefa, there's no point in crying because you went for an audition and it didn't pick you. Some people go through that. Some people also go through some other means. So let's make this work. You went
for an audition?
Yes, I went for a Vodafone audition. The remix edition.
Yes, sure.
And I wasn't picked. I came home and I was crying. And my mom was like, some people go for auditions and it works out. Some people too, they just have to go through the hard way. So maybe you have to go to performances and stuff like that. So that's when I started going to perform at places and put my videos out there. And D Black discovered me. And also, when it comes to my dad, he liked school. So before he wasn't really on board, he was like, okay, you are still in the university. I think you should focus on the university. But at the end of the day, he came around, he even signed my contract with Black. So it's amazing.
Finally, you've worked with a couple of things. Dope Nation, Kofi Jamar, which Kofi Jamar spoke very highly of you and stuff. Even he has a crush on you. I know you've heard it around. You've heard it. Jamar, a day plus your crush. You see that?
Kofi is BAE.
Kofi is BAE. Yeah. Hey, Kofi, anything you have for tell me. Okay, and a couple. Now, let's talk about rappers. Yes. Right? If I tell you to list your top rappers, 3, who would you say?
Oh, I can't.
No,
I can't really list. I can't list them because I feel like all of them are so unique in their different ways. And I love each and every one of them for one particular thing that they all have. So if you tell me to list my favorites, I don't have a favorite because I listen to each and every one when maybe I'm in the mood for something. You know, when I'm in the mood to listen to a hustle song, I listen to Medical, Swakodie, Kofi Jamar. When I'm in the mood to listen to Love, Swakodie, maybe Kofi Jamar, Black, everybody. So there are little things.
I'm saying this because your boss has come under attack for not being rated when it comes to rap one class. So he's not making your list. It's questionable.
He's on my list. I mentioned Black.
Is it because you want to save your
no, not that. I mean, I've always said all the time that, you know, music and creativity, in fact, rapping, is a creative thing. Do you understand? If you don't vibe on the same level as an artist, you will never like their music because they're on a different level. Then everybody has a mood swing that they have at a particular time.
Okay, finally, I just want you to touch on where that particular stage you stood on that you had a sing along to your tune that you got to know, say, the Sefa brand is out there. Any instance you recall?
I think that stage would be when I went to Tamale with Stoneboy. And I was performing Sugar, and then they started singing the song back to me. I was like, what? This is Tamale, it's not even a crowd. And I've been to Techman with Sister Fia, Kim Tampo with Visa Kade, and then they're always singing the song, and I'm like, what is happening? Because Accra, I mean, you say, okay, Accra, they send me with me, but I've never been there before. And I actually let the DJ stop and they sang the Sugar back to me, and I was like, is this really happening? It felt so good, and I want to do it over and over and over again.
What is your most regrettable moment in the journey so far?
I don't think I have any regrettable moments.
You don't have your fellow songwriters who've given you attitude or anything?
No, not at all. Because it's a Obikwa attitude. I mean, just I've noticed it because I told you, said me the positive vibe now. That's what I'm riding on, and anything that happens, I feel is supposed to happen. So I just look ahead.
So the one album, to your credit, the new one is Growth, yes. And the Growth is the album.
Yes,
no, I'm talking about the single.
It choke,
right there. So how has the response been? I know. Yes, you're enjoying it.
Amazing. I think it's even flying more than Sugar for me because it's just going and it's crazy.
It's because of the theme or something.
Yeah, so, I think it did amazing. The dance challenge and then Mr. Drew on it and the whole song, the vibe. Yeah.
So what's the plan beyond Ghana now?
Oh, amazing.
Because I know Ichoke is a term that is traditional in Nigeria now. Yes. What moves have you made beyond Ghana?
We are still working on it. We are working on it actually. Sure. If anything, I'm sure I'm going to come back and let you know.
Amazing. So we've been talking to Sefa, and she's been sharing her journey through the 4 years already. Yes. In music, and we shall get to do this more, so we delve much more into her life as a musician. So I mean, now that you are popular, people may be creating fake accounts in your name. You have to announce your official social media handle so people get in touch and follow you.
My official social media handles is Sefa_GHS3, FA_GHS3, FA_GH. It's verified. So I mean, if you see, you're going to see artists there. So and you have the real Sefa with a butterfly. So you know that is it.
All right, then. So briefly, it's been time with Sefa live here on Pamuka Show, Aseda Radio. Thank you for watching.